What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Joe Calzaghe. He weighed in at 75 kilos bang on. He's 183 centimeters tall with a reach of 185. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall, 106. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight under. They ring the bell, and here we go. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter shot. Does well to block that left jab. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. The media expects a lot from this fight under the stars here at night.
These fights have had to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is sexy.
That hook won't score. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't land the jab there. Trying to land that jab. Just misses that uppercut. Counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Oh, this is a slipper right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Swing and a miss with that jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. changes everything, especially in this division. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. These two were made for each other. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Do you believe this? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both of these fighters have had their moments. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Unlucky to miss with that jab. And he scores with the counter. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like luck. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? I've been in fights like that.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because someone's going to get hurt and someone's going to react.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Pretty close fight here in this round. That punch is beginning to take its toll.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the hook. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, this is the time. They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. we'll just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a scoring blow. That one will count. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because...
And we may see an early stoppage here. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They're always looking for that, and they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future. So much for defensive ability.
7.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, it's not for there. There's no defense. The eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.